sorry. Look, I'm really glad you're still open because I'm having this terrible problem with my son, Brandon. I'm sure that Scott told you about him.
Yeah, he's very fond of his son.
Yes, you see, I didn't know where else to go. I mean, after all, your brother married Keith and me, and I've got a very special friendship with Scott, and I didn't know where else to turn.
If your son's sick...
Oh, no, he's not physically sick. You see, it's an emotional problem of some sort, and I just don't know any psychiatrists. I mean, never having needed one myself, and so I thought I could come to you.
Well, what seems to be the nature of your son's problem?
I think he has a split personality. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
It's dark already.
Yeah, some afternoon.
I love you.
I love you too.
Certain?
Well, I'm afraid so. They have an eyewitness.
Maybe it was a setup. Maybe it was just revenge.
I don't think so. They checked this eyewitness out very carefully. They said there was no question in his mind that Critter was the one who murdered Stick. The department already issued a warrant and an APB.
Yeah, I can't believe I was such a fool.
Calm down, baby. You couldn't have known, you know.
Well, I couldn't have known. I knew the minute he left the television station. I knew exactly what he was. He's a murderer, and I helped set him free.
Don't beat yourself up over this. We all
said he was going to come get me.
Darling, I know.
He said he was going to kill me.
I know. Calm down. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. I'm going to stay right here with you till they catch the guy. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Why am I so scared?
Yeah. Why shouldn't I be?
You seem quiet.
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm feeling.
I think maybe I know.
You do?
Yeah, you're probably feeling what I'm feeling.
What?
Been gone a long time. Meissen, and it's perfectly natural for things to be a little strange and for us to be a little scared.
You felt it too?
Yeah, you seemed a little nervous.
I did?
Don't misunderstand me. It was wonderful. It was just different.
How?
Well, when you first kissed me, it was tentative.
Uh-huh.
It's odd.
How?
The night when you first came back, it was as if you had never left, and now it's just... Forget it. I'm not going to overanalyze this.
No, go on.
You hate it when I overanalyze things.
No, I want to know what you're feeling.
Confused.
Welcome to the human race.
Not a normal kind of confusion. It's a different kind of confusion. I don't know what happened to you while you were gone. I do know what happened to me. They told me that you died. And I wouldn't accept it. But I finally had to try, and as soon as I did, they told me that you might be alive, and I couldn't accept that because I just didn't want my whole life shattered again. So it seems to me that two people have suffered the way that you and I have suffered. Well, things are going to be a little difficult for us at first.
Maybe.
But we'll work it out, won't we?
Sure we will.
A split personality can manifest when one personality has been dominant for a long period of time. But it's not uncommon for the other personality to suddenly emerge and take over. This can cause a great deal of stress on the individual when the two personalities battle for dominance.
I can't tell you how fascinating this is.
Now, in the case of your son, Brandon...
So they battle for dominance?
Yeah, in some cases.
Yeah, well, how do you get one of the personalities to take charge?
Well, with proper reinforcement during therapy, this can be taken
So you
care of.
think you could convince the person that one of the two personalities is actually better?
Basically, if a person is satisfied with his personality, they have a high sense of self-esteem, they normally learn to repress the other. But these are generalities, Mrs. Timmons. With your son, if he's suffering from a split...
No, I think I was dead wrong. I don't think my son has a split personality.
If your son's emotional problems are serious enough for you to
No,
come to
I think I overreacted. I do that sometimes. You see, Brandon threw a little tantrum, and then he was acting like the good kid that he usually acts like. And so I jumped to conclusions, that's all.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help.
Well, no, you've done an awful lot so far. Thanks a lot. I'll tell you what, if I meet anybody that's crazy, I'm going to definitely send them to you. You're just terrific. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Are you okay? Where have you been?
Walking. I ended up on that hilltop in the little park that overlooks the ocean. I sat and waited for the sun to set so I could see the lights on the oil rigs. I used to take my friends up there when I was a kid. Told them that my father worked on the oil rigs. First time he ever took me up there, I was about 12 years old. And it was so strange. It was like I was seeing him for the first time in my life. He was more comfortable there than he ever was at home. It was like he knew that he fit into the life on the rig, that he knew that he belonged there. I always wanted to get to know the man I saw that day. But now...
Scott, there's nothing that you could have done that would have...
Is this supposed to make a difference?
Scott, there's no question about the autopsy report. The cancer killed your father, not the operation.
I get it, Heather.
Get what, Scott?
What do you want me to do? You want me to crawl on my hands and knees to your father and beg for his forgiveness? This doesn't change a damn thing.
So she actually expected you to perform the surgery on her own diagnosis?
She was adamant. It was an emergency. She wanted it done right away. I gave her 2 antacid tablets, and she went home an hour later.
Unbelievable. Nothing worse than a patient who's bought her own medical manual, huh?
I've got to get home. I'll see you tomorrow, Arthur.
So long, Stephen. Good to talk to you. Evening, Miss Lane.
Hello, Dr. Donnelly.
Victoria, you look wonderful. You must be very, very pleased with yourself about what you've accomplished.
Oh, I guess I am.
You guess a lot.
I guess that's a stupid habit. I'm sorry.
You know, ever since we met, I've been hoping that our paths would cross under more favorable conditions. Now, lo and behold.
Yeah. I have to get back to work.
I would be honored if you would join me.
Dr. Donnelly, I can't.
Oh, wait. Shh. I left Dr. Donnelly at the hospital. I'm Arthur. Don't you have a short break, honey?
You shouldn't be sitting here with me. You should be out there helping the police.
I already told you, you and I are joined at the hip until they catch the guy.
Yeah, but you said yourself the whole police force is out there looking for Critter.
And you said yourself that you were scared.
Yeah, well, getting him is really important. I'm sure his major concern right now isn't getting revenge on me. It's probably getting the hell out of this state.
Darling.
What?
Why are you so anxious to get rid of me?
Oh, I'm anxious to get rid of you.
It's gonna be all right, you know?
I know. Just trying to get my body from not feeling so scared. Door's locked, right?
Yeah, the door is locked and your bodyguard is armed. So sit down.
I do feel safe with you.
Well, you should. I'm a tough guy.
Tough guy to do me a favor?
Anything.
Tell me a story.
What story?
You know that story where we have a big family, lots of kids, and we have a beautiful life where we live happily ever after?
Haven't you already heard that 100 times?
101?
101. Well, I can't be positive. But if I had to guess, I think we'll probably have a little girl first.
Yeah. What is it?
I don't know. It could have been coyotes. I saw a few of them on the road this week.
So quiet.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It could be such a perfect night.
Oh. Give me a heart attack, why don't you? So what was that for?
For making me the happiest woman alive. I'm sorry, I've been so nervous tonight.
You feeling better? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Bath helped a lot.
What's going on here? Something more than that. What's up?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You have that look on your face. You're trying to decide whether you're going to tell me something or not.
You know, it is really scary how well you think you know me.
Well, hey, I do know you mean, and so spill it. What?
Okay. Well, there was something that I thought maybe that we should talk about, and I wanted to tell. Oh,
just a second. It's the department, maybe. I gotta make sure. Hello. Oh, you... Right now? Yeah, thanks. Critter shot a cop.
Oh, my God.
Released earlier today is the suspect in the shooting of Officer Charles McFarland. The shooting took place just moments ago, and there's no word yet on his condition, but the suspect has been identified as Miguel Sanchez, better known by the name Critter. We understand that the police had issued a murder warrant for his arrest late this afternoon. The police have him trapped in a warehouse at the end of this alley. They've sealed off the area, and right now are trying to determine whether or not any hostages are being held.
You've got to go. You've got to go down there.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna leave.
Yes, you got to go. I'll go with you. I could help Lydia.
I sure as hell don't want you around that.
All right, well, then I'll stay here, but you've got to go. They've got him trapped. There's no reason for me to be afraid.
Still, it just seems
Cruz,
weird.
Look, you're being ridiculous. Go.
Wait a minute. Are you sure they'll be...
Yes, positive.
All right. Listen, Edie, you lock this door after me.
Don't worry.
You don't go outside.
I won't.
For any reason.
I'll be okay.
I hope you realize that everything I said to you in the hospital was meant to help.
Yes, I do. You were very tough, but now I realize it's what I needed.
Well, it's never easy. But in my experience, it makes more sense dealing with patients openly and directly. Otherwise, all you're doing is compounding any problems they may have.
It must be wonderful to have a skill that saves people's lives.
I've always loved my work. But I'm surprised to see you working here. You must have lots of offers coming from Hollywood all the time.
Oh, I don't want to go back to acting, at least not now. Santa Barbara's my home.
I'm personally very happy that you're going to be around. Can I get you some more club soda?
No, thanks, I'm fine.
Can I buy you dinner?
No, I can't. Thanks.
Sure you can. I don't know nearly enough about you. And it's been far too long since I've had dinner with a beautiful, charming woman.
Thank you, Doctor, but Arthur. Thank you, I can't. I'm meeting someone for dinner.
Well, whoever it is can join us.
You are used to getting your own way, aren't you?
I insist on it. Life is so much more interesting.
Excuse me, Dr. Donnelly.
Sure.
I need to speak to you, Miss Lane.
Sure. What is it, Clifford?
One of the members is complaining about you socializing here while we really...
Who complained?
Dr. Donnelly. I can assure you...
I will not be dictated to with regard to whom I may or may not speak in my own club. And any member who has a problem with that can take it up with the board of directors or with me right now.
Arthur, thank you. I appreciate it. I have to go.
Victoria. Do you mind if I call you Victoria? I hate to shorten such a beautiful name.
No, I don't mind.
Good, because that's what I plan to call you from now on. This isn't goodbye. I'll call you soon, Victoria. Okay, everybody, it's all over. You can go back to your petty conversations, your petty complaints, and your petty lives.
Gene, damn it, woman, listen to me. I'm gonna be over there in 10 minutes. I don't want you pulling any of your shenanigans trying to put me off. Digging myself in a hole here.
We've been expecting you. Mr. Castillo, do you know what you're going to do?
No comments.
Yeah, isn't this the man that held your wife at gunpoint?
I said no comment. Get these people back. You're not supposed to be this close. Keep them back.
That was Officer Castillo.
What you got, John?
We're still checking to see if any employees might be in there with him.
All the entrances sealed off? All the windows, the side and back entrances are fully covered. You're sure he's still in there? We got a visual only 5 minutes ago. No clear shot, though. Okay. Floor plan?
Oh, it's right here.
Let's see. Any phone demands, any contact like that? Nothing. According to this, there's several ways out of this place. If we haven't heard from him... Well, at least we know he's still in there.
Shots have just been fired, confirming that the suspect is still within the warehouse. More people have arrived on the scene, including Cruz Castillo, formerly of the Santa Barbara Police. As you may know, the suspect, Miguel Sanchez, held Mr. Castillo's wife at gunpoint on a newscast at our television station just yesterday. Eden Castillo managed to talk and friendly to the Santa Barbara Police, who had arrived at the TV studio. Police Chief Anderson has commended Ms. Castillo for her bravery and presence of mind in an exceptionally harrowing situation. We'll have further reports as today's drama unfolds. This is Lydia Saunders on the scene.
Hello? Yes, I was wondering, are you having problems with the cable? I mean... No? Hello?
Asking you to get down on your knees and beg to my father, but you can't just turn your back on your whole life. You worked so hard to become a doctor, you can't jeopardize that. Now, look, I'm sure that you can figure out some way to get back on the hospital staff, but you're gonna have to make the first move.
Do you honestly think that's what I'm concerned with right now?
Should be.
Maybe you can do that, Heather. Maybe you can just block everything else out and just think about yourself. But I just lost my father. He was the single most important patient that I will ever have in my entire life. Hell of a lot more important than my damn career.
Scott, you saw the autopsy report. There was nothing you could have done. Your father had cancer throughout his whole body, and nobody saw it. Not the doctors at the prison, not my father, not you.
I should have seen it. I should have been able to read the damn symptoms.
Scott, nobody could have seen it until they did
damn it, Heather, don't you understand? Your father took him away before I had a chance to talk to him. Maybe you're right. Maybe I couldn't save his life, but at least I would have had a little more time with him. But no, the damn Dr. Donnelly took that away from us, too.
Scott, he was trying to save your father's...
Well, he didn't!
I'm sorry.
But last night he was here before he died. I spent the whole night up with him. I finally got to know the man I'd seen all those years ago on the oil rigs. He talked about his life, about the mistakes he'd made. And he told me how proud he was of me. He said he'd always wanted to tell me that, but he couldn't find the words to express those feelings. Heather, I never got to say goodbye to the man. Or tell him how much I love him. That's all I wanted. Just a chance to say goodbye.
Give me another bourbon and branch, and don't go so heavy on the branch. And I'm thirsty, so get the lid out.
Cap, well, I know you used to put quite a bit away.
Yes, and I'm going to put quite a bit more away tonight.
Yes, but I was under the impression you gave it up.
Well, I think we'd better correct that impression before anyone else gets the same one. Can start pouring.
Mason? Oh, Mason, honey, it's so good to have you back.
Well, it's good to be back.
Where's Julia? I'm surprised she let you out of her sight.
She's asleep.
Oh, it's great to have you home and safe. I missed you a lot.
No kidding.
I suppose Eden told you about me and Chip.
Chip?
Yeah, he's going to be spending some time with Cruz and Eden for a little while.
Oh, right. Well, you really do look terrific.
Thank you. I'm feeling good.
That's good. Why don't you sit down and have a drink with me?
Are you sure you should be drinking?
What is this? First the bartender, and now you.
Well, I know what alcohol does to you, and Julia doesn't like it either.
Well, Julie's not going to know. Like I said, she's asleep. So why don't you sit down here and we'll have a nice long discussion.
I can't. I'm meeting someone for dinner. I have to give him a call. Excuse me.
Sure. Don't be a stranger.
Very nice.
Well, look her, isn't she? I used to be married to her. More like it.
I told you not to go in public places.
Well, I wasn't going to stand out there on that pier, girl. It's colder than a witch's wart out there.
Will you come on? No more of that.
It's confirmed. There's no one else inside.
Should we have the men move in?
I don't think so. From the looks of that floor plan, it'd be too easy to get hung up in a crossfire. Maybe just a couple guys ought to go in. You up for it?
I'm with you.
Come on.
It appears that Cruz Castillo and another officer have decided to go inside.
Yes, Castillo and the officer are definitely moving toward the warehouse now. And there's no question that the suspect they're attempting to apprehend is armed and dangerous.
Okay. Don't panic. There's got to be an explanation for this, right? There were those trucks on the street today. They cut a line accidentally. In the dark house in the park. Oh my God.
Get off, you horny hayseed. I can't believe you brought me out here just to grope me.
Well, you're right. I did come out here for more than just a little grope.
Hey, so what is it? What was wrong?
I feel a lot better now.
You seem a lot drunker. Did you really need to drink so much?
I'll let you in on a secret, girl. I don't need a reason to drink.
Well, you stopped with the act. When you called me, you were scared to death. Now, what happened?
Well, when I got back from that office, Julia was at home. She started kind of sparking and crawled up on the couch with me and... Well, you know.
Oh, I get the idea. So, how was it?
Well, I don't really know how to explain it. Kind of strange.
What do you mean? Like real kinky or something? Like what kind of stuff is she into?
No. Wasn't nothing like that. Just wasn't what I expected.
What are you talking about? What'd you expect? She's got all the standard equipment, doesn't she?
Well, I expected to hate it. You see, I got my engines all revved up to get it over with quick, but all of a sudden it was kind of like I liked this girl, and once it got started, I didn't want it to be over.
Oh, that's really not like you, is it?
That's what I was thinking myself afterwards.
Well, did Julia like it, too?
Well, it was kind of strange talking about bedroom matters with another woman.
Come on, I'm not asking you for gory details. I just want to know what she said.
She said it was like when we first got together, when we were getting to know each other. Now, I don't know why, but this thing's got me so mixed up, I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
Oh, no, I'm sure there's nothing for you to worry about.
Yeah, but I got these feelings.
No. It's just because you're trying so hard to be Mason. It's like an actor that's played a part for too long. You're just trying so hard that you're getting a little confused, that's all.
Excuse me, what happened to Mr. Capwell?
He just stepped outside a minute ago.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I am getting to be too much like this guy.
you're gonna have to fight that. I mean, you're just pretending to be Mason. You're Sonny. You gotta remember who you really are. You gotta hang on to that.
Yeah, I want to. That's why I called you when I started getting confused. Because when Sonny looks at Gina, Sonny knows who he is. Scared me.
Where have you been?
What?
I saw your car in the garage, and I thought maybe you went for a walk on the beach or went over to Eden's, and I went looking for you.
I'm very tired, Julia.
I just wanted to know where you were, that's all.
Like you thought I went for a walk.
You've been drinking.
So?
You quit drinking.
Well, I started again.
Mason, you admitted to me that you were an alcoholic. My God, what the hell happened to you while you were away?
He hit my gun. A piece of your hand, too, that's gonna bleed. Gotta go back and get taken care of, man.
You gonna be all right?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You go.
Hey, Cruz. Get this creep.
All right. I'll cover you. Okay?
Go.
I said before.
Meyson, you can't handle alcohol.
Well, maybe I couldn't before, but while I was away, I solved my drinking problem.
What?
I found out that not only can I handle alcohol, but I need it to stay calm.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard you say.
Well, it's true. I can't help it if it works for me.
Will you just listen to yourself for a minute?
Yeah, I guess I'd better because you're sure not listening to me.
We have to talk about this.
I don't want to talk about it.
You have to talk about it because when you keep your feelings inside, that makes you drink.
You think you know me so well.
I'm beginning to think I know you better than you know yourself. Do you remember anything about what happened before you left?
I will not stand here and be cross-examined like a criminal.
We have to talk about this.
All right. We'll talk about it, and these words are final. I will be your husband and the father to your little girl. I will support you in whatever you want to do, but I will not stop drinking for you. Night.
That's what it all comes down to, Heather. A few pounds of ashes. Whole life distilled into something that can fit into a tin can.
Have you decided when you're going to spread his ashes?
I've been sitting here trying to figure out a way to say goodbye. I guess that's what funerals are for, right? Don't hate your father because of me, Heather. You can waste your whole life hating. Before you realize that it's too late. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to you, Dad. So I'm going to say it now. Goodbye.
End of the line. I'm gonna take the gun now, critter. You want to stay alive, you won't move. All right, you punk. Turn around.
Okay. Maybe a punk, but I ain't critter.
Tonight, NBC kicks off a night of Olympic celebration with the biggest winner of them all, The Cosby Show, followed by first-class comedy On a Different World. Then, Brian Gumbel and Dick Enberg host a special preview of the games of the 24th Olympiad.
Tonight, a preview of the greatest gathering of athletes in history, 11,000 strong, all sharing the common dream of Olympic gold. Meet the men and women of the games of the 24th Olympiad in a special preview. The Olympic Games, tonight on NBC.